Hey everyone, it's Chris coming to you today. And today I wanted to talk about what to expect if you're going to be a witness at a trial. So, either if it's your actual case where you're the plaintiff, or maybe you're the defendant on the other side, or you're just a witness, somebody that actually, in our cases, witnessed an accident, an automobile accident, motorcycle, slip and fall, something like that. And the first thing that I can say is you need to tell the truth. So it's not a time to play games to try to get your mission, or your vantage point out, or whatever you're trying to do there. Theatrics are not something that is welcomed by the court or juries. And so generally what people want is they want people that are sincere and honest and people that are just going to answer the questions directly. A lot of times what I'll find is people get a little nervous on the stand. So one of the things we always recommend doing is just taking a moment and breathing before you get up to answer it all. And then just take a moment to think about the question. And then also there's generally water up there. So make sure that you are hydrated and just take a moment to have a drink of water because you can feel like everything is just focused on you whenever you're on the witness stand. If you are on the plaintiff side, which would be what we do, we definitely will prep you or prepare you as best we can before you actually get on the witness stand. So we'll do our best to make sure that you understand what's going to happen, what your role is, things like that. We tell most of our people too to wear business casual clothing that's going to be respectable looking, but you are not, going to prom. You don't want to overdress or feel uncomfortable at all either. Again, make sure too then that if you're in front of a jury, that you're answering, candidly, and that you're giving, the jury eye contact and you're being very clear in your responses. Don't try to unnecessarily elongate or open up if you don't need to. Just answer the question directly. It is the biggest thing you can do. Answer it honestly, answer it directly. That's what I would expect. Now, there may be objections at times too from either side on, the way that an attorney asked a question. If there is an objection, just pause, let the other side or let the judge rule on that objection before you try to answer. If the judge says that you can now answer the question, then proceed forward and do that. But overall, being a witness, a lot of times, if you're just a witness, like a witness to the incident or what have you, it can be very quick. And so it won't last a long time. It may feel like a long time while you're up there on the stand, but ultimately it'll be okay. One of the other big keys is do not ever get into a fight with the attorney on the other side. So don't get in a fight with counsel. It does not do you any good. It doesn't make you look any better. And it's not a game of you trying to prove your win at that moment in time either. So make sure then that you don't get into fights, that you keep your story consistent, honest, and short and to the point. And if you have spots where you do need to explain, then explain. But just don't go on unnecessarily. And then if the other attorney on the other side tries to combat with you, don't fall into that trap. It's never, ever worth it. You will never gain more that way. It's a thing where nice goes a long way in the eyes of the judge and of the jury. And then that niceness ultimately leads to better credibility and people believing your story a lot more. So hopefully those are some things that you can expect if you're going to be a witness at a trial. And if you guys have any questions about that, feel free and reach out to us at Springs Law Group. We're happy to help. Bye now.